Well, I've been gone for a while, so they're asking you about Cash Patel. It must be going pretty well.
You, you didn't miss anything, Senator.
So that's just an observation. So anyway, thanks to my colleagues on the Democratic side. It's been a good hearing, and a couple things. Pardons. If somebody applies for a pardon, you'll give the president legal advice as to whether or not he should grant it. Is that the way the system works?
Yes, Senator.
Okay. So rather than prejudging what you would do, you would look at the application and give him your best advice, and you don't like people who beat up cops.
Correct. I hope no one does.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. So let's just get back to the process.
I'm not going to speak for the president,
Yeah.
but the president does not like people that abuse police officers either.
Yeah, well, the hope is that through this pardon process, you'll make a rational decision based on the applicant rather than deciding the outcome in a Senate hearing. That's all I'm asking. That's what I would want if I represented somebody. I'd want at least to be heard. Now, Section 230, are you familiar with it?
Yes, Senator.
One thing that unites this committee is protecting children and society at large from social media abuse. We passed online privacy legislation. Senator Durbin's been great to work with. Everybody, Klobuchar, we're all trying to find out how to empower people who may be victims of social media. To empower a parent whose child's been bullied, when you call the social media platform and they blow you off, you go to court and they kick you out of court because of Section 230. Sexual exploitation of children on the internet. We've heard stories that make us just break our hearts. We're united of trying to give people a say. If they take your content down, you're appealing to the people who made the decision to take your content down. So what I want to do, along with Senator Hawley, everybody, is repeal Section 230 or replace it with a system that empowers consumers who may have been hurt. Do you agree with that?
Senator, I would love to look at that with you. I'm not familiar with what you want to do on the issue. I've talked to Senator Klobuchar. I think Senator Durbin and I may have even discussed it, but I'm committed to looking at that with you. There are so many issues online that's one of the things. We have to find things that can bring us together now, and this has to be one of them.
Well, just
protecting our children.
Here's what FBI director said, Ray, where you agree with him not, I agree with this. I see blinking lights everywhere I turn regarding the national security threats. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, Senator. I was looking at that, the date of that. That was a year ago. Yes, Senator. I also heard about, I haven't seen it yet, his 60 Minutes interview that was very troubling to me for our country. Right.
We know we found 8 guys from Tajikistan that were released, caught again because they were tied to ISIS. So the point I'm trying to make is January 20th, we own this. I just urge you, to the extent you can, to urge the president to secure that border. We need money. The idea of moving money around from defense is not going to cut it. We need a lot of money for bed space, to finish the wall, do technology, hire ICE agents to accelerate deportation of people who are criminals and gang members. We don't have time to waste. I hope you'll make that an urgency because the threat is real. Are you worried about an attack on our homeland being generated from ISIS or their affiliates, and what should we do about it?
Senator, I don't have a security clearance yet, but only from the public reporting that I've seen, I'm terrified.
Senator White.